dear colleagues, dear guests, sometimes we, public figures, politicians, journalists, we, during our public appearances, are supposed to, and I think this is a big secret, but everybody knows this secret. We are supposed to have the very serious expression of the face and express some clever and complicated ideas. In this case, to answer this question, I'm going to come up with very simple answers because, usually the truth is very simple. And the simple answer in this case, I believe, is that there is huge demand for peace in the world. Everybody is fed up, everybody is tired of, and everybody is exhausted with the wars, be it in Ukraine, the suffering in Gaza, I don't know, the war that we have, and the conflict that we have seen here in South Caucasus and elsewhere. So what makes us a little bit unique, and I'm very sorry for this word, is that in our case, in case of Armenian-Azerbaijani conflict, we have made already tangible steps towards establishment of peace, and it's the bilateral agreement upon the text of draft peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan. I very much hope that everybody would agree that this is a huge accomplishment, and we are ready to sign this agreement and then eventually, of course, ratify, which will open an era of peace and cooperation in South Caucasus. And coming also to the title of this panel discussion, this model probably, hopefully, could also be exported to, I don't know, of course, every conflict is unique, there are nuances everywhere, but the approach, the general aim to establish peace and then open an era of cooperation and peace could be exported to Ukraine, to Middle East, to some other regions which might be needing intervention. And I want to remind all of us here, our colleagues, politicians, governments, members of parliaments in the world, our final aim and our obligation is to create an environment where our citizens could build their happiness, their livelihood, have better education, better healthcare system, and of course the other things too. So we must act as we are obliged. We must create this environment. First of all, peace and security. I can, of course, elaborate a little bit on the benefits that the peace could bring. For instance, we have been speaking about the crossroads of peace, the establishment of transport corridors here in South Caucasus, unblocking of transport infrastructure here in South Caucasus, mainly between Armenia and Azerbaijan. And we all, if we just have one look at the world map, we can see that unblocking these communications here in this region could connect Europe with Central Asia. But I mean, these are evident things that I don't think there is much necessity to speak about from this panel.